Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Lowball Throwing Stars by Not Very Neat, and here are the rules. We have nearly normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 0 through 8 in each row, column, and box without repeats. Okay. So it's not normal Sudoku with 1 through 9, but it's not nearly normal Sudoku with 0 through 8. We have region sum lines, where box borders divide blue lines into segments with the same sum. The sum may be different for different lines. So, for example, we have this long line here. These two digits is a segment because the box borders divide a line there. So what are the segments for this star? It must be this is a segment, this is a segment, this is a segment here, this is a segment here. We have a segment here, a segment here, and a segment here. So these segments all must sum to the same sum. And obviously these are single digits, so they will be the same digit in that case. That's sort of solving things, but it's kind of assumed, right? Anyways, that is how region sum lines work. We also have XV, where digits separated by an X must sum to 10, and digits separated by a V must sum to 5. Not all X's and V's are necessarily given. So, for example, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be 7, because these two digits must add up to 10. And say this was a 5, then this would be 0, because these two digits must add up to 5. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so for these stars, these are very interesting stars. Again, like I said, the breakdown of the sums on these lines are these have to be the same digit. And the reason why we know that, again, is because these, well, they have to equal the same sum, and there's only one digit. So this is the same as this, which is the same as that. Well, where can this digit be in this left central box? It cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. So it's one of these two. And it could be here, because this digit could be adding with 0 to add up to that digit there. We just know it's one of those two. So we have something similar for all the stars here. So this will mark as pink. This will mark as blue. So where is pink in this upper central box? Not here, here, or here. Again, it could be one of these two. And in fact, that's interesting. I think it has to be this digit. Where is 0 going to be in this left central box? Well, if it's on these sets, the problem with that is that digit plus the red digit must equal the red digit, right? 0 plus a red is the red digit. And if we have 0 here, therefore red would have to be here, but red plus a non-zero digit is not going to add up to red. So 0 can't be here. So 0 can't be on any of these cells, can't be here. It can't be here because then that would be red, and 0 plus another digit is not going to add up to the red digit. So this must be red here, and this is 0. And we have something similar for this box here, right? Blue cannot be here, here, or here. So blue, again, is one of these two. So it's similar there. Where is 0? 0 cannot be on these cells here because 0 plus one pink cell only adds up to pink. And these can't be pink anywhere here. If 0 is here, this is pink, but pink plus another non-zero digit is not going to add up to pink. And 0 can't be here because if 0 is here, that's pink, but 0 plus a non-pink digit is never adding up to pink. So therefore, this must be 0 and this must be pink. So we have pink here, this is 0. But this one is interesting. 0 cannot be any of these, and it can't be here, but 0 could be here. So 0 is one of these two digits here, right? 0 cannot be on these lines because it must be with blue to add up to blue, but blue can't be anywhere here. 0 can't be here because then blue would have to be here, and blue with a non-zero digit is not adding up to blue. If 0 were here, this couldn't be blue, but a non-blue digit plus 0 is never adding up to blue. So that's why these can't be blue, but both of these could be blue. Okay, so 0 cannot be any of these. This, I guess, will make it orange. Orange cannot be here or here, but it could be any of these four. So that's kind of not restrictive. Okay. Interesting. Red, pink, orange, and blue are all different digits. Well, that means only one of them can be 8, and only one of them can be 7. If we have red or pink be non-7 or 8, the issue with that is where are you going to place the other 7 or 8? Well, okay, 8 is fine. What happens if you have pink or red as 6? Where are you going to place both 7 and 8? Well, 7 and 8 cannot be on the region sum line because 7 and 8 plus another digit is never adding up to 6 or less. So one of 7 or 8 must be here, and the red or pink digit must be 7 or 8, right? Because the only place for 7 or 8, if red or pink were 6 or less, is the central cell in both for red and pink. So red and pink must be 7, 8 as a pair. And the other 7 or 8 is the corresponding pink or red, which is not in the central box. Well, actually, that's not true. That's not completely true. It just means that these can't be 6, right? Because there would be too many digits in the box. Sorry, there would be only one place for 7 or 8 in those boxes, which is not allowed. We have to have 2 places for it. So, blue and orange are not 7 and 8. Well, where can 7 and 8 be on this is 7 or 8. Where can pink be in column 5? Can't be here. It can't be on the region sum line, so pink has to be one of these 2 digits. Where is red in this box? Cannot be any of these cells on the region sum line, because again, blue is smaller than 7 or 8, so it must be one of these 3 cells. Well, if this is 0, that guarantees this cannot be blue, because blue plus 0 only adds up to blue, so this would be 0 and blue. But the problem with that is we don't have a space for the pink and the red cell in that box, because again, they can't be on the region sum line, so they have to be 2 out of the 3 cells here. So if this is 0, that's blue. If this is blue, this is 0, because 0 plus another digit is not adding up to a blue digit. So this must then be 0 and blue, which means this cannot be blue here. This cannot be 0. So blue is one of these three. Pink cannot be, pink is here. So pink cannot be here or here. Okay. Blue has 4 digits smaller than it because these must be smaller because they're adding up with a non-zero number to add up to blue. So blue has to be 5 or 6. We don't know very much about orange. It could be up to 3 or 3 at minimum, but we don't know. Okay. Red, where is red in this upper central box? Cannot be here or here, so red has to be one of these two digits. This cannot be 0 and 5 adding up to 5, so this is 1, 4, 2, 3. To add up to 10 would be 2, 8, 3, 7, or 4, 6. Okay. And again, red is 7, 8. Pink is 7, 8. So that eliminates 7, 8 in the rest of the box. So this cannot be 2, 8 or 3, 7. It's 4, 6 as a pair, which eliminates 1 and 4, adding up to 5 as a pair. So this is 2 and 3. This is 4, 6 as a pair. So then we have 7, 8 here. Where is the 0 in this upper left-hand box? Cannot be here because of the 0 in the column, and these are filled out by the remaining digits, so 0 has to be here, which means the remaining digits in this upper left-hand box are 1 and 5. Where is 0 in column 3? Can't be here because of 0 in the boxes. This is the blue cell, and can't be here because of 0 in the row, so it must be here. Okay. 1 and 5 cannot be here. Where is the pink cell in this left central box? Cannot be here or here. It cannot be either of these because pink plus only 1 could add up to the red. And this can't be 1 because of 1, 5 pair in the column. So pink has to be one of these two cells there. We're not sure which. Remaining digits, so this is 7 or 8 here. That means pink has to be one of these two digits here. Well, we know in this lower central box, pink has to be in rows 8 and 9. In this lower left-hand box, pink has to be in rows 8 and 9, which means pink cannot be here in rows 8 and 9 in the rest of the rows. So pink has to be one of these three. This can't be pink because of pink in the column, which means, and this can't be pink because it adds up to 5. So this must be pink here. So we know pink can't be here, can't be here, can't be here. So pink is one of these two cells there. Where is 0 in row 7? It has to be here or here. In row 2, it must be one of those three. Okay. Blue has to be one of these 3 digits. Okay, remaining digits in row 1. We have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, this can't be 7 or 8. This can't be 8. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How does this add up? If you don't have 1 here, then that will not work. You have 4 and 5 at minimum here, which adds up to 9, which is too large for a single digit. So it must be 1 and 6 adding up to 7, or 1 and 7 adding up to 8. So we're guaranteed one of these we are guaranteed a 1 here. And that eliminates 1 from the rest of the row, and we're guaranteed a 7 in one of these 2 cells. Because 1 and 6 add up to 7, 1 and 7 add up to 8, so therefore 7 cannot be here. Remaining digits in column 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And obviously 7 and 8 cannot be here because they can't add up to 7 or 8 without a 1. So 2 and 3 doesn't work, 2 and 4 doesn't work. 2 and 6 works, or you have 3 and 4 here. We don't have any restrictions there then. Okay. Blue is one of these 3. We're not sure which. Remaining digits of column 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. So to add up to 7 or 8 could be any of them, really. Blue cannot be here, blue cannot be here. Blue can't be either of these, so blue has to be one of these 2. Which means blue cannot be here, blue has to be one of these 3. That's interesting. Blue cannot be here because of blue in the column. Huh. Oh, this is guaranteed to have 2 or 3 here. This is 2 or 3, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the column. If this is 2 and 6 here, this must be 3 and 5 adding up to 8 here, because it can't be 1 and 7. So if this is 2, 6, this must be 3, 5 here. You can't have 4 be any of these digits. So pink would have to be here, and this would be 7, 1. So if it's 2, 6 here, this is 3, 5. This must be 7 and 1 in that instance. So that kind of works. If this is 3, 4, to add up to 7, so, okay, if you have 2, 6, this is 3, 5, this is 8, this is 1, 7, and this is 4. If this is 3, 4, adding up to 7, we have to have 1, 2, 5, and 6 remaining to add up to 7, and this must be 8. So this is 4 or 8 here. Either way, this cannot be blue. Because this would have to be... This cannot be 5 or 6, right? Because if this is 3, 4, this is 1, 2, 5, 6 adding up to 7. And this would be 8. But either way, this 4 and 8 is not the same as 5 or 6, so this can never be blue, which means this is guaranteed to be blue, so blue has to be 6. So we don't know if blue's there. Blue cannot be here because 6 plus another digit is never going to add up to a less than digit that's not 6, which is less than 6. So blues are 6, which means this can't be 6, it's 1. Which means this can't be 1, it's 6 or 7. We don't know which. So this is 6. 6 and 2 must add up to 8. So that means this is 2. The reds are 8, which means this can't be 8. So the reds are 8. The pinks are 7. So this must not be pink here. We don't know which of these are pink. This is pink. This is pink, so this can't be pink here. So all the pinks are 7. That makes that 1. That makes this 3 and 5, which makes this not 8. That's 4. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 6 and 4. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 3 and 2. This is 7, so this must be 1 and 6, adding up to 7. There's no 6 here. That means this cannot be 8 here, and there's no 6 here. This is 4, 7 as a pair. Remaining digit in column 3 is a 2. Remaining digits adding up to 6 are 1, 5, or 2, 4. This cannot be 1, so this can't be 5 there. This can't be 6, so that's 3, 4, or 5. To add up to 7, we have 2, 5, and 3, 4. No 4 here, so no 3 there. Okay. Remaining digits in column 4 must be 2, 3, 4, 5, but 4 can't be here, so this is 2, 3, and 5. Remaining digits in this lower central box are 3, 7, and 8. 8 cannot be either of these, so 8 has to be here. This is 3, 7 as a pair, which eliminates 3, 7 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 3, which means this can't be 4 here. This is 3, 4, or 5. Because these two digits must be smaller than it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not sure which. Okay. Remaining digits in column 2, we have 1, 3, and 5. Remaining digits in column 5. We have 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. No 0 here because of 0 in the row. No 1 or 2 here because of 1 or 2 in the row. Remaining digits of... Okay, so where is the 3 in row 6? It has to be one of these 3 digits, which means this cannot be 3 here. Remaining digits of row 6 are 0, 3, 4, 5. right? 4, 5, 8 eliminates 4, 5, 8 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 4, 5. It's 3, which makes this 3. So that means this must be 1 and 2 adding up to it, which eliminates 1, 2 in the rest of the row. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5 and 3. 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 4. That eliminates 4 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4, which means this can't be 3 here. This is 2, 5 as a pair, which eliminates 2, 5 in the rest of the box. This can't be 2 or 5. It's 3 and 4, which eliminates 3 here. No 4 here, which means this can't be 2. This is 1, then, and 5 adding up to 6. That can't be 1 or 5, so it's 3. No 3 here. This can't be 1 or 5. It's 2, 4 as a pair, which eliminates 2, 4 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 2. It's 5, which makes this 2. 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 2, which means this can't be 2 there. Remaining digit in column 6 is a 1. So that means this can't be 1. This is 0 or 5. To add up to 3, we have to have 0 and 3 without 1 or 2. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the row, so that's 0, which makes this 3. So orange is set. This cannot be 0 or 3 here. This is 4, 5 as a pair. 0 eliminates 0 here, so it's 5 and 0, which makes this an 8. So no more 8 here. 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the row, so this is 1. That's 5. The remaining digit is a 6. That leaves in row 2 a 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2 pair, which means this can't be 0. This can't be 0. Where is 0 in row 7? It must be here. 0 and 5 add up to 5, which means this can't be 5. That's 4, which makes that 5. This can't be 0. This can't be 4 or 5. It's 8, which eliminates 8 from being here. We have 2 and 4 remaining in row 7, and this can't be 2 because of the 1, 2 pair in the column. So this is 4, this is 2, that's 4, which makes this 7 and 4 there, which makes this 3 and 7 there. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 1 and 5. We have 2 and 8 remaining in row 8. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the column. So this is 2, this is 8, which makes this 1 and 2, which makes this 1 and 2 and 0. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 5 and 4. We have the remaining digit in column 8 is a 3, and the remaining digit in column 9 is a 1. And that's a solution. I don't know if I would classify this as very easy. I think I would classify this as easy because the logic isn't hard, but the execution is rather, it takes a while to get through, and you can easily make a mistake here. So I think I would classify this as an easy level puzzle. But that's just my opinion on these things. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.